What's up, you guys? Welcome to this week's episode of the Just Saying podcast. I am your host, Justin Martindale, and a little bit of news. This is this week's episode, but I think it's actually our last episode for now. There have been some changes here at the Comedy Store, and the Comedy Store YouTube page would like to focus more on documentaries and stand-up and movies and kind of get away from the podcast of it all. So this will be, I think, our last one here at the Comedy Store. So I'm taking all this shit home. But I just want to say thank you to everyone who has supported the show over the past 3 years. I think you guys have been fantastic. And again, this is not like a goodbye. I just have to find a different place for the podcast, whether that be on my Patreon for a little bit. Also have to focus on a wedding. So we will find a different space to continue this podcast. It's just a little bit of a goodbye for now, but I just want to say thank you to Land and Lee and Alex and Chris and even old school John Sosis, who helped me with this podcast when I first started. Couldn't have done this show without everybody on board, making it a success. We were talked about last week on Watch What Happens Live. I mean, we've made some like pivotal moments in this podcast. So I just want to say thank you to everyone for supporting it. And we will have a great show for you this week. And again, this isn't like a goodbye. This is just a, what is it called? A comfortable pause. Just put on a comfortable pause for now. But I'm still going to be like going on Instagram and yelling and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not going anywhere. It's just right here, this space, this time. The chapter is kind of coming to a close after 3 years, and that's okay. But I just feel like there's a lot going on in not only the country, but the world. And I feel like this is going to be the most fun, chaotic episode we've had in a long time. Also, I would like to say thank you to all the comics who have been on this show. And I loved the fact that this was a platform for you guys to get introduced to some of them. You know, a lot of people reached out to me and they're like, I had no idea who so-and-so was until they went on your show. And now I'm a fan and they're coming to my town and I'm going to go see their show and support them. And that's what this is all about, is helping the comedy community, making you guys at home fall in love with them as much as I love them. And I'm glad that we got to do that for you guys here. So with that being said, let's get into this week's finale, if you will. And I can't be more excited because this person that we have talked about for so long, has finally come forward and said that she has brain damage, and that is Miss Britney Jean Spears. Finally, you know, what took you so long? We knew. We've just been waiting. This is like when I came out of the closet and no one was surprised. Like, right. Like, I was like, I'm gay. And people were like, we know. Like, anyways, Britney Spears has said on Instagram, I love a good tirade, a Britney Spears tirade. On Sunday, she wrote, I do feel like my wings were taken away and brain damage happened to me a long time ago, 100%. I have, of course, moved on from that troubling time in my life, and I'm blessed to be alive. We don't know exactly what the brain damage was, but good for her. Oh, but can we just read it? I'm going to give you guys some Britney Spears theater. My back, my blades, my wings. Remember the movie Maleficent? Such an incredible movie. Remember the king tried to kill her, but instead a guy secretly took her wings? But anything from the Father in heaven, the real Father, whom is the one I only claim, who loves me unconditionally, anything holy is never forgotten. Her wings were holy, so the king couldn't take them. Not one person could say they were restored and hidden, locked in a secret, holy stained glass church. Not that this any relevance with me, but I do find it incredibly interesting. I had a traumatic experience of my book where for 4 months I no longer had my private door and illegally was forced to not use my feet or body to go anywhere. For a person like me who understands the sacredness is Godspeed. It did more than hurt my body. Trust me, there's a lot I didn't share in my book, and still things at this very moment I've kept hidden because it's incredibly painful and sad. I do feel the logic and mindfulness in my body as one was 100% murdered and destroyed. I couldn't dance or move for 5 months. Anyways, I know my post in dancing seems silly, but it made me remember how to fly. I used to swim with my babies on my... I used to swim with my babies on my back till they were 4 and 5. I was incredibly strong. At the end of the movie, she goes to a church and somehow finds her wings. Protector of the Moors, considered a villain, but actually one with Mother Nature. Animals would bow to her. She was brilliant in that movie. I do feel like my wings were taken away and brain damage happened to me a long time ago, 100%. I have, of course, moved on from that troubling time in my life, and I'm blessed to be alive. I'm showing my back one makeup artist said, "Don't you think it's too big? People are incredibly cruel. Still to this day, I haven't flown like I used to. Do you think if I go to the Vatican, I might find something quite interesting there?" It's fun to tell stories at this point because this is all might sound so silly, but with what garbage literally is being said about me, I said, why not bring substance to the table? What the hell did I just read? What was that? That was a Instagram post. Also, I think she doesn't realize that Maleficent is not a real person. I think she thinks that Maleficent is a real fae woman out in the woods somewhere and not Angelina Jolie playing Maleficent. And you know what? Cool. I wouldn't be, I don't know, with that alien ship coming in, whatever that is. We've got skinwalkers and we've got rakes. Chris, have you seen that video of the guy in like the Appalachians? It's always the Appalachians. And he's in his car and like something jumps on the roof of his car.
Yeah.
And he's like, "That's not human. That's not human." That's how I feel this was. I feel like that was not human. It was Britney Spears jumping on top of this guy's truck in the Appalachian Mountains. And she's like, "I got brain damage, y'all. If I go to the Vatican, will I find something there?"
What could you mean by that?
I have no idea. But you know what? It is chaotic, but this is what it's all about. We have Kevin Federline, who is now releasing his tell-all, which, by the way, you know the timeline is fucked when Kevin Federline has a tell-all book. And also, who cares? I don't know. It's very interesting to me because I feel like for so long, we as a nation and a country and a society were not for Kevin Federline. We weren't for Popazao or whatever the hell music career he tried. We weren't in it because in a weird way, he did taint Britney Spears, you know? They had a show called Chaotic in the early 2000s where we saw Britney Spears being recorded on crystal meth. Allegedly. But there is that video of her where they're like in the hotel and she's just like gacked out of her mind, just chewing her teeth like rocks, just chewing on pebbles, just just gacked out of her mind. So I don't know. And I think it's kind of gross that he is kind of saying, you know, oh, You know, she was doing cocaine while breastfeeding her kids. Who doesn't do that? I feel like that's the only way you should breastfeed your kids these days. But test it for fentanyl. But just all these like stupid allegations and like, but also why didn't you say all that before the head shaving? That would have like, I don't know, done well in your favor. I think this is just like, oh, the kids are turning 18. Those payments are stopped coming in. I've got to say something. But I don't know. It is kind of bizarre to me. And this is the thing. I'm sure people are gonna be like, leave her alone, leave her. Yeah, I get it. But she said she's got brain damage. So good for her. You know, acknowledging is part of the healing process. You know, I don't know. People are saying she's a clone. People are saying she died 10 years ago. Some people, you know, there's always a conspiracy thing. We're always rooting for Britney Spears on this show, but we just want her to get help. I only read that Instagram post because it was from Britney Spears. Had this been like my friend Steve, I would have immediately rallied up the friend group and been like, it's time. It's time to go somewhere for a while. That was the most unhinged thing. But that's the thing. People read this and go off, Queen. That made sense to me. Yes, God, speak your truth. Whatever. Anyways, I hope she gets the help she needs. Do we think Britney Spears might be Maleficent this year for Halloween? Maybe. Kind of here for that. But I don't know. This is just, it's all over the place. And, you know, I hate it. Especially in this economy, you know? All right. Moving from Britney Spears, we're going to get into another mother. This one kind of makes me laugh just because what people are doing now to, you know, make some extra cash in this economy, whether that be a housewife's grift or your own line of celebrity alcohol or everything is merch these days, you know? I'm grifting for fall right now. I wanted it to be fall today so bad. It's mid-October. And I was like, I'm going to wear a sweater. It's going to be nice. And I go outside and it's 80-something degrees. And I'm like, in this economy? So this story involves Lady Gaga. And it cracked me up so much. It says a boy was reportedly seen asking for money on the street while holding a photo of Lady Gaga, claiming it was for a personal reason. The unusual tactic quickly caught the attention of passerby and sparked discussions on social media, with many questioning whether it was genuine or just a clever stunt. Now, here is the elusive photo. I love it so much. So this is him. The boy reportedly claimed the money was for a personal reason, but the use of Gaga's photo added an unexpected twist that quickly drew online attention. And this is her. I'm trying to remember what album this is. It has to be Mayhem. Because she doesn't have eyebrows. But I think that this little boy was saying that this was his aunt and he needed money to help her because she's not well. The young gays of tomorrow are desperate. They're like, my aunt needs help. Where's your aunt? It's Lady Gaga. But also, like, if you didn't know Lady Gaga, that's your fault and you've been swindled. So the hustle was real with this one. Let's see. He said people did say that they thought it was just a playful stunt. The incident also highlights how celebrity images can influence everyday life, showing that even a pop icon like Lady Gaga can unexpectedly become part of a street level story. So,
Story on the streets, Lady Gaga's a moneymaker.
yeah, he can't help it. He was born this way. You know? But I do think it was kind of fun. But Lady Gaga, that's a high bar. You know? Like that's if you're gonna, I don't know, if you're gonna ask your aunt, who's like an aunt that no one would know. I don't know. If you're gonna be fraudulent, I say go with someone fraudulent right back. Do Jen Shaw. A picture of Jen Shaw from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake. You know, she's been in prison for a while now. Use her picture. Get fraud with fraud.
Who's that lady from Full House?
Aunt Becky.
Yes.
Absolutely. Good job. Yes. Use Lori Loughlin's picture, or hell, even use her daughter. You know, I need a new rowboat, and use her picture. Remember that whole rowing scandal? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That's actually a great one. My aunt needs help. Oh my God, where is she? I don't know, but she needs help. And it's just Lori Loughlin from Full House, like smiling. So I don't know. Or who's like I mean, it is a good picture. Like she's unwell. She's unwell. In that like Scream 3, like micro bangs, Courtney Cox wig. With the Pepsi logo behind him, which goes back to Britney Spears. I really do like Pepsi. I do. What kind of Pepsi? No, Pepsi's Pepsi. Pepsi's Pepsi. Just regular Pepsi. Brain damage. I think everyone has brain damage at this point, you know? So yeah, good on this kid. I want to know how much he made. I need to know where it went. Where does this look like? Where does it look like he's...
It's Spanish. It's Spanish on the billboard.
It's like Mexico, right?
Gotta imagine.
I love how it's Mexico. It's like downtown LA. I'm like, where is this? San Diego. Oh, got it. I mean, everything is in Spanish. I mean, I don't know. If Lady Gaga was, if this gets to Lady Gaga, I want her to like find this kid and like bring him on tour, or help him out. You know, thanks for using my image, kid. There you go. Oh, poor little guy. I don't know who has the worst haircut, Lady Gaga or him. This is why kids need to stop cutting their own hair. I mean, what is that? It's like a Flowbee. Remember Flowbees? Do you remember that? Or no? Are you too young?
Not me personally.
Not you. Well, it was like, you know what they were?
Like a Furby?
No, a Flowbee.
A Flowbee?
A Flowbee. Not a Furby. Flowbee.
It looks a little like a Furby too, but...
It is giving Furby. A Flowbee was like a thing like back in the 90s where it was a hair cutting machine that would hook up to your vacuum cleaner and would cut your hair. Please, everyone, back me up on this. I'm not insane, or maybe I have a brain mental breakdown. I don't know, what is it? I have brain damage. See, look, that is a Flowbee. People did this. This is why this was the beginning of America's downfall and spiraling. Look at this.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine? Look at this bitch. Who is this? She's probably in Congress. Look at her. This is a woman with no gay friends. Like, who? Flowbee, yeah. And I can't remember if my parents got one of these and used it on my brothers. Aaron and Paul, please let me know. I will say they tried it on me, and I was like, we're not doing that. We're not gonna, assault my hair with a deadly weapon. Look at that. And people just used it and like, ugh. Could you imagine just like going over to someone's house? Say you're going on a date or whatever, and like your date's like, oh yeah, come on over. And you just saw Rick with like a vacuum cleaner to his head. Just, what are you doing? I'm cutting my hair. And the reason was so it didn't get hair everywhere. It just sucked the hair into your vacuum. It's not Christian. I don't like it. Mm-mm. So that was the legacy of the Floby. Yeah. And I feel like this little boy and Lady Gaga both used a Floby. Bring it back. Antique Roadshow. Here we go. All right, moving along. We have, in this economy, we have a thing now where celebrities are just A, doing the bare minimum, B, just leaving the stage. Like people are just like, I'm out. I'm not feeling good. I'm leaving. And this happened over the weekend. Brandy and Monica are on tour for the Boy Is Mine tour. We love nostalgia, right? And Brandy had fans worried after abruptly leaving the stage during her concert. I think this was in Chicago. Yes. They were in Chicago. The video posted online, Brandy can be heard saying, give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta get she didn't even finish the sentence, but left the stage and did not return. On Sunday, she explained what happened. In her message to her dear fans in Chicago, Brandy wrote, thank you all for the overwhelming love and support, and most importantly, your prayers. Jesus. And I sincerely apologize for the abrupt end to last night's performance. After weeks of nonstop rehearsals, last night I experienced dehydration and feelings of wanting to faint. Everyone involved agreed that prioritizing my well-being was of the utmost importance. You know what, Brandy? You know what I have to say about this? You need to give it up. Had about enough of that bullshit. Dehydration in Chicago? Honey, take a liquid IV like an adult. This song was huge in 1998. Take what you can get. Get a liquid IV. Hell, get a vitamin B. What are those like bags? I've done that. I've done it. Take your vitamins. Go get an IV at one of those like IV shops. You can even do it from your room while you're sitting up in your room. God, I think those are the only two Brandy songs I know. But poor Monica, hasn't she been through enough? My God. Monica will always be my angel of mine. Honestly, I don't know what this tour is all about. Like, do they just sing all their songs? They only had that one song. But also, ladies, give up on the guy. My God, you're grown. But it makes me laugh because there's a lot of artists that are now doing this. They're just like, and I'm done. Just walking off the stage. I'm good. And this is like her letter to her fans. Wouldn't it be amazing if it was just Britney Spears again? Hey, y'all ever go to the Vatican? Maybe I should get something there. I really love eggs. I need to... Have y'all seen VeggieTales? I think it's about the Antichrist. Oh, my God. So, yes, this is her letter. I guess she's back. She's back at it. But it is scary. I'm not going to knock like, hey, I feel like I'm going to pass out. I get it. And also, it could just be nerves. It could be a whole bunch of things. I hope it was dehydration. And honestly, I'm glad she did go, you know what? I'm leaving rather than seeing Brandy collapse on stage. Because God knows I need to see one more person fucking pass out on stage in my life. But yes, it was a, and that was shade. But it was something scary. But I have to say, one of my favorite people who just does not give a flying F is our girl, Mariah Carey. God, Mariah Carey, I guess she was in a concert in Sydney, Australia, and there have been people saying on TikTok they have recordings of her, and she just looks like she's straight up lip syncing. And you know what? Let her. Let her. You're gonna go see Mariah Carey in concert. This woman has made a career doing the bare minimum. The bare minimum. Yeah. Look at her. Good for her. The woman identifies as a chaise lounge. Let her. She honestly, I've never seen somebody just picked up, scooted around. You know, her legs are insured for like $1 billion, which they say was why she doesn't move around. Jennifer Hudson went on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen and was like, oh, she didn't do the spirit tunnel because they don't want her moving around on those legs. But also, I'm sure it was the lighting. Mariah Carey is literally, if it's the lighting is wrong, if it's the attitude, the vibes, she will make an excuse for something. And now unhappy Australian music fans have slammed Mariah Carey's performance. She was the headlining act at the annual music concert and performed her best-known hits to a crowd of thousands. However, upset music lovers have slammed the fantasy hitmaker's performance as somewhat lifeless and uninspired. That's what you get. Mariah Carey is lifeless and uninspiring. But that's why we love her. We love her. Someone said it was terrible. I felt really sorry for her. She looked really sad and unwell. I couldn't even buy her t-shirt because I felt sad. Go away. You couldn't buy a t-shirt because you were sad? My God. I bought a Fridays tee instead. I'm sure she was lip syncing and she kept going off stage in between songs. Yes, she did. But you know what? Let her. It's Mariah Carey, okay? She can do whatever she wants. If she's got to go take a dump after One Sweet Day, let her. If she had street tacos before her performance and she got bubble guts and had to run off the stage, let her. Brandy got dehydrated. Everyone's cool about that. But Mariah's got to go shit out some street meat. Let her go. Let her go. I've been there. It's not fun. But it is interesting because if I was a singer, I wish I could be a singer for just like one day. Because one of the biggest mysteries of life to me are the little the things that go in the ears. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
What are they called? Do you know what they're called? Cochlear.
Oh.
What are they? You know what I'm talking about. When singers have the earpieces. Yeah, that's not a cochlear implant. That's what I need, a cochlear implant. You had me at cochlear. What are they called?
Ear monitor?
Ear monitors. Lame. We need to give them a better name. Ear monitors, yeah. Yo, there it is. Go back. Yeah, look at us Googling. What is the earpiece that singers wear? An in-ear monitor, IEM. That is so lame. But I want to know what they hear. Is it just the song or is it like the music? But the thing that makes Mariah Carey so magical is that she will just, it just never works for her. She's been doing this for so long, and every song she'll take him out, fidget with him. It's always like bedazzled like a butterfly's asshole. And just takes him out, puts him back in, just. And she's doing that in Australia. I see her just like, ugh. But good for her. Bare minimum. You know what? In this economy, yes, you're going to get celebrities who are going to be doing the bare minimum because they're over it. They're like, hell no. I'm in Australia singing fantasy again. I saw Mariah Carey a couple years ago. She came out here to LA for Pride, and I was like, oh, this is going to be a disaster. And I couldn't wait. And she came out there on time, did amazing. I'm trying to remember what song she sang that she was like, I never even sing this song anymore. But we all were like, I think it was Hero. She sang Hero. She's like, I don't do Hero anymore. And she did it. I mean, it wasn't great, but she did it. You got to see Mariah Carey show up. I mean, it's great, but I mean, she's not, 19-year-old Mariah Carey anymore. She is she's that. That could be a drag queen. It could be Mariah Carey. We don't know. But I love Mariah Carey. I think she's fantastic. But yeah, you can't be outraged. Don't be so outraged that you can't buy a t-shirt. I can't buy a t-shirt. I can't buy a t-shirt. Could you imagine? But yeah, you know what? I am here for the Mariah Carey of it all. But I do want our pop stars to feel better. Take an IV. Stop eating street meat, Mariah Carey. I did that. I stopped like 10 years ago. Do I still love the smell? God damn. It's one of my favorite smells in the world. Just a hot dog wrapped in bacon with bell peppers and jalapenos. Ugh. Will I eat it? No, but I'll smell it. And I'm still talking about hot dogs. And that's it. All right, moving along. We've got, let's see. Oh, J-Lo. Here we go. Let's get into it. Let's get loud. Jennifer Lopez went on Howard Stern last week, and she was interviewed by Howard, and he was like, so do you mean to tell me that out of all the marriages, out of all the datings, the engagements, the whole thing, you've never fallen in love, or you've never actually been in love? And Jennifer Lopez, with her lion dead eyes, was like, no, never been in love. Bitch! Well, now, one of her ex-husbands, Ojani Noah, I'm hoping, is it Ojani? It could be Ohani? Ohani. Ohani. Ohani Noah went on a furious Instagram rant. Okay, was it Ohani or was it Britney Spears? Went after her on over the weekend, accusing Jennifer Lopez of cheating on him. Noah, who was married to Jennifer Lopez for less than a year in the 1990s, attacked her in response to her recently saying on the Howard Stern show that she's never been loved because her exes were not capable. And Mr. Noah chimed in, and he was like, stop putting us down. Stop putting me down with your victim card. The problem is not us. It is not me. The problem is you. You're the one who couldn't keep it in your pants. Oh, man. I love how he did an AKA J-Lo, where my ex-wife, Jennifer Lopez, AKA J-Lo, said that she has never been loved or capable. He said, you chose fame and fortune, moving a part of our relationship. You decided to lie, to cheat, all caps, on me. And even though I stayed, I even tried to keep the marriage going and alive. You even begged me to stay because at the time you didn't want bad press. What does that say? Caring more about you. Yeah. So he was a former waiter, insisted he was in love with the Kiss of the Spider-Woman actress. Not the Kiss of the Spider-Woman actress. Claimed that he moved out of state to support, protect, and care for you. I'm an amazing, loving person, great human being, honest, faithful to you, never lied, never misbehaved, misbehave, never cheated on you. I was good to you. I'm good of a man for you. I'm too good of a man for you. I was like, what is going on with this? No one, see, in this economy, no one wants to spell check. No one wants grammar. No one wants spell check. Just lazy, lackluster. So this is him. I don't remember this person at all.
It's crazy to me she was married to a waiter.
Look, we all go through dark times in our lives. All right. I know. Do you think Jennifer Lopez would? I waited on Jennifer Lopez once when I was a waiter, and it was terrifying. She was with, who was she with? She was with Leah Remini. Remember the ex-Scientologist lady from King of Queens? And with her children. And it was scary, very intimidating. Not like scary. She wasn't an asshole. She was actually very, very sweet. She didn't tip for shit though. I remember that. Terrible tipper. You heard me. And got into her like big old car afterwards and they all drove off. But here's a little gem of Just Saying history / serendipity. A couple years ago, I believe it was 2 years ago, Heather Morris from Glee was on. She's also more from Glee. She's mom, amazing actress, very funny. She was a backup dancer for Beyonce, lest we forget. If you haven't watched that episode, it's actually really, really fun. It was like one of our very first ones, I believe. She went on my podcast and was like, Jennifer Lopez told all the Virgos at a dance audition to leave and sent all the Virgos home. And that clip went crazy viral. Well, Jennifer Lopez was on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, and Andy Cohen asked her about that episode. Now, Andy did not mention my podcast, Andy, but it was my podcast. And I even posted the clip again. But Jennifer Lopez was like, no, I don't think I did that, but maybe I did. I don't know. I don't remember, but maybe I did. I don't know. Maybe. And I'm like, okay, you did. Kiss of the Spider-Woman actress. Which, by the way, have you seen Kiss of the Spider-Woman yet?
No.
Wow. Shocking.
I didn't even know.
I have not seen it as well. It did tank at the box office, though. Shocker. Because nobody wants to see it. But yeah, she did go on Watch What Happens Live and was saying like, oh, I just want to do musicals now. God. I mean, the delusion. The J-losion. We're workshopping it. But this guy just straight up he's like a good looking guy too. And also, who gives a shit if he was a waiter? He was a waiter. Gross. Kill him. But yeah, look, I mean, this guy is pissed off. He says you wanted to continue cheating and lying. I couldn't stay anymore and deal with the constantly lying. Noah said, that's why I left you. That's why I divorced you. Tell the truth for once. Let people know you were the problem. You should be embarrassed, ashamed of yourself. Why do I have a Chubbs? Oh my God. He just like no one's ever talked to J-Lo like this before. She's just like a gust of wind just hits her in the face. Oh, that's him now. Is he still a waiter? No, he can't be. Could you imagine? Oh, he's nice. And I like read her to filth. And that's just so lame and so disrespectful to be like, I've never found love. I'm like, girl, you've got more engagement rings than Thanos. Like, you have all of the Infinity Stones. No, ma'am. We had to go through all this shit with the Ben Affleck, the A-Rod. Who else did she date? What was his name? The backup dancer. Chris? Was it Chris? It was some guy. J-Lo date. Yeah. Oh my God. I love that you're Googling J-Lo dating history. This is gonna be a 5-hour long podcast. Let's see. Okay. Mark Anthony, of course. Chris Judd. I was right. Chris. Good old Chris Judd. Mark Anthony, and he's the one that I actually had a Just Sayer DM me and was like, I know the reason why they got divorced, Mark Anthony and J-Lo. And allegedly there was an altercation where Mark Anthony got a little rough with J-Lo in front of their kids, and J-Lo was like, "Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block." And that was it. So that's all allegedly. That was just hearsay, but that's a Just Sayer reached out to me and was like, I know for a fact. And you can reach this person at, no, I'm just kidding. I'll leave their Instagram handle up at the end of the podcast. No, I won't. Confidentiality. But also, I don't know. Andy went on to say something about like, do you remember what was her name? She was on Summer House. Madison yes, Madison LaCroix. Madison. Hold on, we'll just cut this little pause out. Let's see. It is. Do you remember? Okay. So there's this woman on Summer House named Madison LaCroix, which, by the way, I kind of want to change my name to that. That is the most soap opera villain name I've ever heard. It's giving Death Becomes Her. I would like to talk about Madeline Ashton, right? Madison LaCroix. We meet again. Well, if it isn't Madison LaCroix. Oh, hello there, Hunter Cornmaze. I think I have brain damage. I think I'm Britney Spears. Yes, so Madison LaCroix. God, I love that name so much. It's like Madison LaCroix sounds like a soap opera villain or like just a cunty real estate agent. You know, like you see it on like a billboard. It's like, are you trying to sell your home? Let Madison LaCroix do it for you, you stupid batch. But apparently she had like an affair with A-Rod, which led to Jennifer Lopez saying like, I'm done with A-Rod. I'm out of here. Well, Andy asked her about it and she was like, no, well, you've moved on. I'm like, God, you were so vague. This is why no one saw your movie. Well, also she's terrible, but will I be watching it? Yes. J-Lo is just one of those people that gives us nothing. Like Mariah gives us bare minimum. J-Lo is now at a point now where she is just grasping. It's the desperation, the like she's not one to be like, I'm gonna take a step back. I'm just gonna like chill for a couple years. It's always something. She gave us the This Is Me Now Night Terror. The album release with like 5 different covers a la Taylor Swift. It's just kind of like, girl, like, no, the music was shit. The concerts aren't selling out. You know, it's just like, she's now like, I'm gonna do musicals. That's what everybody wants to see, right? No, we don't. I don't need to see Guys and Dolls with J-Lo. No. Kiss of the Spider Woman, honey. We're still trying to drain all that spider pus out of our bodies from the last couple things you've done. So anyways, look at that. Ugh, what an asshole. And also, I would be mortified if my mom was on a carpet with me, a red carpet, This actually happened. Her mother was on the red carpet for, and that wig is terrible. That is not a good color on you, JLo. I'm sorry. Oh, God, you look, oh, God. It's like Dick Tracy cosplay. Her mom was on the red carpet and they were like, oh, what do you think? And she's like, well, she's just been doing this for so long. I think she should be nominated for an Oscar for this. The gall. Good grief, girl, get a grip. It's crazy. She goes, well, she's just been doing this so long. I think it's like time that she gets an Oscar. She needs an Oscar. She's really good in this and she deserves one. I'm like, I'm sorry, are you Trump with the Nobel Peace Prize right now? Good God, just give it to him. Shut up. Look at him. So, anyways, I'm going to kiss off this segment with J-Lo. Good luck. She'll be fine. Now, goddamn, in this economy, people are doing the grift, and I am living right now for Tyra Banks. And Tyra Banks, whatever the fuck is going on in Australia, keep going, girl. I don't know who this is. This is like Madeline. Remember Madeline, the like book with the little French girl? She's wearing a beret. She thinks, we talked about this last week. She thinks that she invented hot ice cream, which is just soup. But she says it's hot ice cream. It's cold, but it's hot. But whatever this is, I don't know where she's taking makeup classes from. The Stacey Dash School of Makeup, or what is going on. She has drawn on full clown makeup, full cherub like cheeks. I don't know if they have the same makeup that we do in Australia, or if she just rubbed berries together on her cheeks for a tint of color. This is giving I don't know. This is hashtag not my Tyra. We were rooting for you, girl. So she is just going on a rant. She's opening up her ice cream shop. We all talked about the hot ice cream trend, but she says it's not. She's also creating other flavors. One that I saw last night on Before Bed was, she's like, one of my favorite things is churros. I love the crunch of a churro. I love the sugar, the cinnamon, the heat of a churro, that Latin essence of cinnamon and sugar. But you know what I also love? Cheesecake. The creaminess of cheesecake, the crust, the flakiness of cheesecake. Well, you know what I did? Combine them. Honey, you're getting churro cheesecake. It's going to be soft, velvety, Latin inspired. Churros in the cheesecake. You're going to want it. And I'm going to drizzle it with dulce de leche swirls to... Girl, what are you talking about? But also, I want to try it. So... we have no idea what is going on. We don't know what is the look. People are confused.
Taste like, because I think you put some ice cream in the microwave, it melts and you go.
Hell no. The first time we tried this, we took our ice cream base in its liquid form and heated it up.
So that's what she said. We took ice cream and we heated it up and it was a mess. We've done it with 15 flavors. Finally, it is thick. It is rich. It's velvety. It's liquid. Many people think it's fried ice cream and they're rolling their eyes at me and saying, this ain't nothing but fried ice cream. This ain't nothing but a hot milkshake. This ain't nothing but creme anglaise. I am an ice cream expert. Creme anglaise is heavy in eggs, darling. And if it gets too hot, it turns to scrambled eggs. Don't come for me. Girl, everyone has brain damage. Everyone across the board. Everyone. We have cold ice cream, but we're going to make it hot. I don't like it. She looks like a street mime. I don't like it. I have 2 ice cream flavors before me. The photo that I pull out will be advancing, and the one that I do not must go back to their hotel room, pack their belongings, and go home. The 2 ice creams I choose will be hot ice cream and churro cheesecake. And the ice cream going home will be both of you. You are both eliminated. Goodbye. Tyra, get your shit together, girl. I don't know if she thinks Australia is like backwards from the States. She's like, well, their toilets go backwards. I might as well make hot ice cream. Let's make a weird reversal of something. Like what's another good a reversal? Not hot ice cream. Maybe not like a milkshake, but like a soda shake. Yeah, I think she's just reversing shit. That's all it is. Instead of cheesecake, we'll make pizza cake.
Dessert pizza. Dessert pizza.
Don't they have dessert pizza?
They do make that, yeah.
I feel like they have dessert pizza at like what's that place that gives you really bad diarrhea? Mariah loves it. What is it called? Cece's Pizza. Did you have a Cece's Pizza growing up?
I'm there, yeah.
Cece's?
Yeah.
They had like, it was like apple. What was that? I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, I ate that all the time. It was like chocolate and apple and like an apple crumble dessert pizza. Ooh, the shits were legendary. It's going to give you shit. It's going to give you corn. It's going to give you frothy. It's going to give Tyra, stop it. That's personal. Yes, I love my favorite comment ever is this one by Tambleberry. It says, yes, diva, give us nothing. Which also Caitlin Riley on this show, another viral clip, the little girl singing Moana on the airplane. She goes, give us nothing, girl. When Rue asks for quick drag, respectfully, Michael, that's my buddy. I love Michael. That is so funny. Michael Turchin, I love you. That is so, so funny. And yes, that's Lance Bass's husband. I just love Michael when Michael just pops up in the comments. It totally is. It's Tyra Sanchez season 2 after she's been blacklisted from RuPaul. I see you, Michael. All right, moving along. Do I want to try hot ice cream? Yes, because I want to know. But I think she's fooling us all. And here's another bitch who's fooling us all in this economy. Kim Kardashian addresses all the attention around her new Skims full bush faux pubic hair underwear. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Honestly, guys, what are we doing? This is a place of love. We need to stop normalizing celebrities' every idea they have as being like, yes, I can't do this. Pubic hair thongs and hot ice cream. These people are unwell and we need to stop normalizing this shit. Wake up. Oh my God. All of them. Everyone's unwell. So Kim Kardashian says that she has, she's shocked by the response her faux hair micro string thongs have been getting. Fuck you. God, I've wanted to say that for a long time. Earlier this week, Skims launched the underwear covered with fake pubic hair, available in a variety of nude shades and hair textures. Just in time for Thanksgiving. The internet had lots to say about the provocative undies, which have since sold out. Move over, La Boo Boo. We've got full bush thongs coming in. Now, do we get Labubu's wearing pubic hair thongs? Any idea? I feel like if anybody has an idea and they're this successful and they're like, you know what? I want rats to have jetpacks on them. And we're going to sell a line of jetpacks for small rodents. And yeah, people are like, yes, thank you for that. What a pivotal moment to society. Thank you for this. I want to make green cocaine. But it's going to be like watermelon flavored. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I'm going to do that. Great. But with fentanyl. Perfect. Oh, so Kim Kardashian has since opened up about the public's, can we just say the pubic's reaction to her most talked about Skims launch yet while speaking with E! News. Okay, whatever. At the Thursday premiere of Hulu's All's Fair in Los Angeles, the faux hair micro string thong, which features a mix of curly and straight faux hair in 12 different shade variations, per the Skims website, was conceived while the mother of four was doing a photo shoot, and its debut has the internet buzzing. It was just a fun, silly idea, she said. But you know, a lot of other people have done it, like John Galliano during a 2024 Maison Margiela Haute Couture runway show that Lisa Rinna was at, I'm sure. It's couture, check the tag. The 64-year-old British fashion designer styled his models with merkins, an artificial hairpiece intended for the pubic area. It was so funny. Kim Kardashian said, it was so funny. I'm shocked it got so much attention. We've been laughing and talking about it all day. You are all jokes to her. You are supporting the beast. Oh, so she's selling bush thongs for $32. There's currently a wait list for the next batch of the brand's most controversial panties. The Ultimate Bush just dropped. That's too much bush. No. This is what I think like the Kelsey brothers look like down there. Like Travis. Oh, full bush.
Is it a gag? Is this a gag gift, do you think?
No, she's just she's like, that would be cool if you put like pubic hair on thongs and sold them. And people are like, great idea, Kim. Hey, like Tyra is fuming. Tyra Banks is so mad right now because she's like, damn it, I've been working on this stupid hot ice cream idea. And then Kim's like, let's just put like old people's pubes and glue them to a thong and sell them. Well, it's synthetic or whatever. Also, men, if there are straight men that listen to this podcast, which I think there's about like 3.5. If you go on a date with a girl and she has this shit, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do not let her gaslight in telling you that this is stylish and fashion. No. You are better than that. There is a normal woman out there for you. I believe in you. You've got this. You don't need this Pennywise bush in the middle. You do not need clown crotch. Okay? You don't need Pennywise pussy. You don't float down there, okay? You're better than that. We believe in you, Rick. Who's Rick? I'm speaking. I feel like Sylvia Brown right now. I'm talking to a guy named Rick. He drowned. He's dead. Oh, honey. Yeah, no. I just want, which by the way, the Sylvia Brown clips, I love. I did a podcast with my buddy Tegan, who kind of launched the Sylvia Brown clips back into the stratosphere for everyone to enjoy. I just love every Sylvia Brown reaction. Like, that's what I want. I want Kim Kardashian and Sylvia Brown to like meet up. And it's like, Kim's like, hi, Sylvia. So I have this idea. Should I sell pubic hair on thongs? Yes, you do it. Okay, really? Yes, do it right now. Yeah. Yeah. But what about Kanye? He drowned. But also Kim, this over the weekend, debuted her new asshole face where she was at the Academy of the Academy of Arts like gala that they hold every year here at LACMA, the museum down on Fairfax, and had a full bag over her head with like 4. Do we have that image? I'm sure everyone's seen it, but just to, yeah, Kim Kardashian. There she is. The second one. Yep, this American Horror Story, Kim Kardashian. Where Bo and Yang was being honored, and Kim can't let anybody else have a moment, so she has to make it all about her because she doesn't know when to say no or to step back or to be like, hey, not all eyes on me. This is the most unflattering dress I've ever seen. The jewels are gorgeous. She actually stole them from the Louvre over the weekend. Allegedly, Kim Kardashian robbed the Louvre. But yeah, she's got a full on like this. I don't like it. And the drapery is nice. I don't understand the alien cow udders. Like, why are you doing that? Why? And the bag over your head. You know who would do this? Kanye. She's always bitching about how Kanye dressed her up and made her wear. Now he's not in the picture. You look like an asshole. I don't like it. I even posted this on my Instagram and was like, finally, someone put a bag over her head. And someone was like, that new face is cooking. And I was like, oh, you're right. What if she did? What if she had like plastic surgery or something, or like some more injections or whatever? But girl, like the night's not about you. Why do you have to take it? It just bugs the shit out of me. I am on a rant today, I must say. Can you tell someone's getting married in a month? But moving along, yeah, I don't like it. And Merkins have been around. It's not like it's really funny. Like Merkins, that's like been a thing. Here's the thing. If she wanted to be funny, I feel like she would make like thongs with like crabs in them. Right? Hilarious. Like, wear something that's going to like help ladies. You know what I mean? Like if they're on a bad date or if there's like a really creepy guy who's like getting a little too handsy, she could just be like, I got crabs, you know? Leave me alone. I've got crabs. I've got pubic lice. Look at it. Ugh, gross. I can't anymore. All right. Well, let's keep grifting, shall we? Heidi Klum plays with a rogue gray boob hair. Everyone has brain damage. Everyone's mentally ill. Everyone is mentally ill. Officially. Today, October 20th, everyone's mentally ill. This spaceship cannot come soon enough. Soon enough. I'm Jennifer Love Hewitt right now. What are you waiting for, huh? So we have rogue boob hair from Heidi Klum. She showed off her boob hair and its surprising length in a new Instagram video. The model previously opened up about her chest hair, which she described as being long as her pinky finger and its surprising appearance. I don't have this age shaming or body shaming thing. I feel like everyone should do what they want to do. Yeah, do what you want to do, but I don't want to fucking see your boob hair, Heidi. Ugh. I have boob hair. I'm not showing people. Should I show? I'm like, all right, fine. She uploaded a surprising video of her single boob hair. A single hair who has 2 boobs. In the short clip posted, she filmed herself playing with the rogue strand growing from her breast, even grasping at it to fully show off its length. We deserve everything we're going through right now. We deserve all of it. Heidi. Well, we know what her costume's going to be this year. Her boob hair. She goes, do you have boob hair? She captioned in the post. It was back in February when the mom of four pointed out her gray hair. As long as her pinky finger, yeah. Don't we all want to get old? I know we always say that, but it's the truth. I'm already looking at 60 and 70, hopefully 80 and 90. And if we're still kicking it, let's celebrate. Fuck you, Heidi Klum. We're going to add that to the list. I am going off. I'm going off. I can't with this. Yes, body positivity, good for you, but like, come on. Come on. No, not like this. Why are our models going insane? Boob hair, hot ice cream. By the way, this is filled with tequila. Filled with tequila. Everyone's always like, what are you drinking there? This is full-blown tequila. Not even a mixer. Not even ice. Could you imagine? I love how you're like, is he really drinking tequila? No, there's no. But I feel like, why not? Let's start happy hour. I think this is just, I don't like it. I don't like it. Keep some shit to yourself, you know? Talk about it, but don't be like, I don't know. All right, moving on from the boob of it all. Let's talk about some boys, shall we? It's been crazy girls. Here's some crazy boys for you. Ashton Kutcher has revealed that he's missing out on acting roles because of the way he looks. Same. Oh my God. Okay, so let's read a little bit more of this. He has said, dove into his experience in Hollywood during a panel at New York Comic Con for his upcoming FX television show, The Beauty. It was moderated by Ryan Murphy, also on stage were Evan Peters, Jeremy Pope, Rebecca Hall, and Anthony Ramos. Murphy first asked Kutcher to share his experience playing a hilarious supervillain in the show. He says, I think every role you get, part of it is what you look like, right? It's a very big part of what you're imbuing as the character. And so there are roles that I've gotten because of the way I look, and there are roles that I haven't gotten because of the way I look. Which doesn't always sit right with him. He says sometimes it's frustrating. He added, noting that his polished good looks have caused him to be passed over for down-on-your-luck characters. However, working as a producer has made Kutcher better understand casting decisions. He says, you're trying to tell a story with pictures, and the pictures need to create a feeling for the audience. Starring in The Beauty also gave Kutcher a chance to try something new. He says, without giving away too much, almost every one of us has an incredibly nuanced role where in some way, shape, or form, we're playing something that we are or we aren't at any given time. It creates this underlying ability to embody insecurities that you may have, that you hide away and you push down and you don't let anyone in the world see it. Yeah, this is some white boy privilege bullshit. Oh, look at me. I'm hideous. Don't look at me. Turn the lights off. But I will say thank you for being brave. Thank you for speaking your truth. You hideous freak show. Finally, back to the shadows you go. Absolutely not. Halloween called. Back. Get back. Man, that takes some balls. And as someone who has dressed up as Ashton Kutcher for Halloween, long time ago, 2005, dressed up as Ashton Kutcher from that 70s show. And everyone called me Ashton. I didn't even have to say anything. People were like, Ashton. I was like, yep. So did I go as a hideous, deformed Ashton Kutcher for Halloween? I guess so. Look at him. Fucking elephant man over here. Don't look at me. Put a potato sack on his head. Put the Kim Kardashian headpiece on him. Get out of here, you monster. To the circus. To the circus. Yeah, you just dated Demi Moore forever. My God, what a monster. All right. Well, like I said, the girls are crazy. So are the boys. Next up, we have, moving along, Snoop Dogg is in the news again because he's now saying love is love and embraces all parents in a new song after his Lightyear controversy that we actually covered on this show. During the rapper's apparent apology tour, he's released a song in collaboration with GLAAD against LGBTQ plus bullying. Snoop Dogg has released a song called hilariously Love is Love, marking the latest saga in the rapper's apology tour for his recent homophobic comments. Papa Snoop collaborated with GLAAD for the song in honor of Spirit Day, an annual holiday that encouraged people to stand against bullying LGBTQ plus youth. It's featured in the latest episode of Doggyland, Snoop's children's show on YouTube. Snoop's verse on the track includes the lyrics, "We embrace all parents with a big ol' hug. Love is love and there's nothing above. Different families make us all great. There's no debate. That's how we relate. Smoke pole every day." This is a significant change in tune from the rapper's comments from August when he said he was scared to go to the movies because of LGBTQ plus representation in children's movies. During an appearance on the podcast It's Giving, Snoop described going to see Lightyear with his grandson, which very, 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 very briefly features a lesbian couple. The rapper said to his grandson, started asking questions about the relationship. "Papa Snoop, how did she have a baby with a woman? Is she a woman?" And the question just left Snoop at a loss for words, which he reflected on during the podcast, saying, "I didn't come here for this shit. I came here to watch the goddamn movie. They're throwing me in the middle of this shit I don't have an answer for." The rapper posted somewhat of an apology in the comments section of an Instagram post, writing that he was just caught off guard and had no answer for my grandson. Well. How the tides have turned. He says, "All my gay friends, what's up? They've been calling me with love. My bad for not knowing the answer for a 6-year-old. Teach me how to learn. I'm not perfect." However, Snoop's representative said that the apology comment was fake, even though it was made from his verified account. So now this is a fake post. Okay, got it. What's up is down. What's down is up. What's hot is cold. What's cold is hot ice cream. Got it. Okay. So, I hate it here. All right. Whether or not we can verify the veracity of that comment, we do know that love is undoubtedly real. Additionally, the rapper posted a 36-minute video to his YouTube channel yesterday featuring himself in conversation with the former Voice contestant Jeremy Belloate, who is queer and signed to Death Row Records, which Snoop owns. It's a beautiful thing that their kids can have parents of all walks and be shown. This is such bullshit. To be taught what love is, Snoop said in the conversation, being able to have parents from all walks of life, whether it be two fathers and two mothers. Oh, so now it's not confusing? Now it's not confusing to have that conversation with your grandson after watching a lesbian animated couple from Lightyear? I don't know what's more embarrassing, the fact that you saw Lightyear in theaters, or this whole like, oh, love is love. Yeah, it's been love is love has been love is love the whole time. No, this is clearly your team being like, oh God, we got to get him a GLAAD collaboration quick. We got to get him nominated for a GLAAD award this year so we can get up there and thank you to the gay community for embracing me. No.
Do you think he calls them the Gizays?
The what?
The Gizays?
Oh my God. Yeah, I do. That was brilliant. You should be very proud of yourself. What's up, my Gizays? Oh, for shizzle, my Gizays. D-O-double-G-Zays. I'm very proud of Smoke Pole every day. I thought that was... God. When the gays come and get at you, drop it like it's hot. If an F word got an attitude. No, stop, Snoop. You're good. And I'm doing Sean John and I roll the best cock because I got it going on. What? I got my homie in wrong and I'm doing Sean John and I smoke the best and I suck the best cock because I know I got it on. Snoop, you don't have to do this. You're fine. We get it. No, man, I just love is love. I want men in love with men. I want women in love with women. What about they, them? No. I draw the line. That's too many. I don't know. I think this is a reach for me. I don't know. This is like, oh, now I understand. I feel like that's such a leap from like, I can't have this conversation with my grandson to then releasing a full-on song about it. I don't know. Let me call up Martha Stewart. She'll probably tell me. Voicemail again. All right. Well, good for you, Snoop. I just feel like it's just not genuine enough. Can I feel that way? That it's not genuine enough. I understand the whole like, oh, I didn't write that caption. You were literally seen on a podcast saying that. And all of a sudden you're like, oh, now in the span of a couple months, I get it now. I get it. Okay. But also, he is on The Voice this year. And I even said that. I was like, he's going to get some gay kids on The Voice. And like, people are going to be like, well, I don't know. And I know that a lot of people were kind of like boycotting The Voice. So I'm sure this is like him being like, I'm good. I love the gays. Look, here's a song. I wrote a song for the gays. I don't like it. All right, you guys. What a fun episode. I'm sorry if it was a little more unhinged than usual, but I did tell you at the very beginning that this is going to be it's a lot. We didn't even talk about George Santos, being released from prison. Everything is just awry. This is not AI. I'm actually real. But I do feel like, what did we learn this episode? Everyone is unwell. And I honestly had so much fun ranting with you. Thank you, Chris, for being here and talking with us as well. Us being me. Everyone, we're all brain dead. I just want to say thank you again for liking and subscribing and watching this show. I'm going to figure something out. Stay put. It might be a week or two or something. Also, sign up for my Patreon. That's where I put more content up, and I'm going to put some more stuff up there as well. But again, thank you for 3 amazing years here at the Comedy Store. I want to thank everybody here, but I also, this isn't it. It's just when a door closes, another one opens, much like a, J-Lo career move. But I will see you soon. And I cannot wait to see what happens next. But from all of us here at the Just Saying podcast, have a great one. Have a great week. And I'll see you soon. Bye.